Here's a good lesson for you, sinner.
Bear with me 1 minute.
You have a spy in my house, in your mind. One more for good measure. Thanks for the plug. Thanks for the plug. Okay. And now I get my revenge. What do we do if it doesn't work?
We have a contingency.
My resurrection.
If it's necessary.
That was tight.
Here's a good lesson for you, sinner.
Okay. Welcome. Real estate market is heating back up after all the rain. Thank God. Looks like it's getting cloudy again, though. We have had a beautiful day. I've been outside pretty much the whole day with my son for sure the entire day. Priority number one. And just looks like it's getting cloudy again. So we have 24 new listings in the MLS today, which is great to see because, like I said, it's been slow with all this rain. I've shared the links out on social. If you want to join us live, let me know who you are. Let me know what you're looking for, your real estate goals in the comments. You know, the more interaction you have with me on the particular platforms, the better. You know, we're just harnessing YouTube to have an opportunity for people to watch and hear my comments and professionalism and knowledge on the market as I review these listings so they can immediately recognize, you know, who's a real professional from just simply talking to you. So yeah, let's dive right in. I cannot wait to see what we've got. It has been it's been a big day. I can't quite release some of the just business owners just can't talk about everything they got going on. You know, especially not a 36-year-old either. I'm a very young man. It's difficult to make noise as a young man because there is a simple civil structure of elders, you know, just having the way, you know, being able to say the way things are supposed to be, and that's the end of it. And as a young man in business trying to get out of that personal life, we should respect our elders and into a business setting, you know, who is actually taking care or doing the right things that they should be doing is very difficult. If you're a young man, I would encourage you to get your real estate license right away. You know, being in real estate is experience and relationships. That's it. Experience and relationships. It's I think a lot of people that don't really know how to do the real estate job just kind of get crazy with some of the theories. And you know, some people even now, like, they think it's almost a public service or something, and we are not. It's a completely independent job. Every minute we spend with somebody, if it doesn't pay any money or it's not fruitful, we don't have an income. So it's not subsidized by the government in any way. The banks are the only entities that have their money guaranteed like that, you know. And I just I sound like such a hater in this industry, But things are changing. These internet companies will do credit with no interest. I mean, you get on Amazon and they're like, sign up for this and that, and they don't even charge you interest. And, we still have mortgages being signed that are guaranteed by the government. If the bank loses their ass on it, all they got to do is give it back, get their money back. And it's front loaded interest now. So I'm certain people do not realize that, there's that much guarantee and front loading interest. Interest is another word for profit, on mortgages when they're already guaranteed. And we have so many other aspects and markets and businesses that don't have any sort of structure like that, just because it's real estate and has to do with our, land and real estate sales. It's such an interesting thing. Such an interesting thing. Rates need to go down. That's for damn sure. That's for sure. Um, okay, let's jump in. I'm rambling. First up, we got a condominium, Westgate Residences. It was built in 2020. It's one of the newer developments. Luxury condominiums is about the only thing we've seen, built for condos at all since, I don't know, 2012, somewhere around in there. And Westgate was built very recently. It is called the Westgate because you can imagine it's at the west gate of Bryant-Denny Stadium. Let's see. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit. It's a one half bathroom as well. These units are a little different. They're like 2 levels. I don't know if this one is a 2-level. It says 1 story, but that could be incorrect. It's almost 1,200 square foot, which is big for a 1-bedroom condo, especially centered on campus in such a great area. It's luxury real estate. This one's to almost $930 per square foot, just within a couple of cents, 15 cents. It says Verner Elementary, Northridge High. These are game day units or like college housing. It really wouldn't matter. I doubt there's any children that live in there full time to go to a school, but I could be wrong. Always could be wrong. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa owner. She was the exclusive listing agent for that development. 1,100,000. So a moderate full M deposit plus 100. Okay, moving on. Tuscaloosa City North, the very majestic Maison de Loc subdivision. It's a gated subdivision inside North River Yacht Club, right beside North River Main, like the big yacht club with the pool. You could walk to yacht club pool every day of the summer. So this is a land listing. There's no house. It looks like they've already paid for the boat dock, which a lot of people do. It's almost 3/4 of an acre, 0.7. 2361 Maison de Loc. Rare Maison de Loc offers 220 feet of shoreline and stunning unobstructed open water. Truly one of the only opportunities like it in both the neighborhood and all of 35406. Hang on. Spam call. Okay, so this is a lot in Maison de Loc. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch owners, 2 for her today. And yeah, this is a residential lot directly on Lake Tuscaloosa, Tuscaloosa City North, in the yacht club, gated subdivision in the yacht club, almost 3/4 of an acre, grand total. Boat dock included, 1.5 million. It's technically 1,550,000. So that's a really good opportunity. You can put a big house on that, or just have a nice place with no house. I'm sure the boat dock is almost like a house on the water. Okay, next up, Moving on, Tuscaloosa City, Summerfield Preserve subdivision. I think it's really Cottondale, but that's okay. This was built in 2023, 1,635 square foot. Alice Maxwell again, her third one for her today. Owner of Keller Williams franchise branch in Tuscaloosa. One of the oldest agents in Tuscaloosa for sure. It's very impressive career and tenure. Marathon, not a sprint type of deal. Creekside Loop, almost light new. It's got under a third of an acre, 0.29. Arcadia Elementary, Bryant High School, those are city schools. So it might be in Tuscaloosa City. 374.5. 374.5. Okay, next up, we're in Akron, Alabama, authentic West Alabama rural river community. This is Black Warrior Bay subdivision, Cypress Point Drive, residential family lot, 1 full acre, 57,500. It's looking directly at the river. It appears it's looking at the river. Deborah Smith, Remax Premier Group. She's got it listed for sale. 57,500 lot on the river in Akron. Okay, next up, Northport City Charles Snow Estates subdivision. Original city subdivision. This home was built in 1946. Definitely need to sign lead-based paint disclosure form. It's got just under a quarter of an acre lot, 0.23, 1,386 square foot. That's a decent amount of square foot. It's for a small family. It would work, or in rental investment maybe. Matthews Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. That's Northport City. Kenya Wynn, friend over at Hamner Real Estate. She's got it listed for sale. 164.9. That is super affordable opportunity, Northport City. It's a very special opportunity. Anytime, like for young families, beginners, you need something that you can buy and gain some equity the day you own it. Not borrow every penny of what it's worth. This is the route you take. You need to call me. The one that cares. All right, Northport City again. Rental opportunity, 22nd Avenue, Clements Hill subdivision. It's built in 1950, so it is an original city subdivision, mid-century home. Wilson Glaze, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa, is the leasing agent for this one. $2,200 a month for rent. All right, moving on. Tuscaloosa, Lake Cove Estates. I think this is McCalla area, but I could be wrong. This is lot 14, Lake Cove. It's just under a half-acre parcel. It's got Walker Elementary in North Side. That's going to be North Tuscaloosa County. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch owner. She's got it listed for sale. And it's $55,900 asking price. There's another one. Alice Maxwell again. Everybody's getting their land for sale. There's a lot of talk. Anytime there's something new, that's just how real estate works. It spurs more investment, more conversation, more owners. People own real estate. So, another one, Lake Cove Estates, US 43 North to Cherokee Drive, take Seminole Trail and Cherokee Trail to Cove Circle. I don't know why this has got Tuscaloosa, because it's Northport. Either way, there's two nice lots. This was a little bit more, 75,900. Okay, next up, McCalla, Alabama, Tanny Hill Forest subdivision. 4-bed, 2-bath, 1/2 bath, turn of the century home, built in 2000, the year 2000. 2,600 square foot. It's a large home. Just over 140 per square foot asking price. Lakeview Elementary, Brookwood High School for the zoning. Let me find something else here. Okay. McCalla, Tannehill, Lakeview. I said all that. Alice Maxwell again, Keller Williams franchise branch owner here in Tuscaloosa. She's had several for today. I think that's 5 or 6. This is a $365,000 home, McCalla. So you get bigger square footage if you'll just go with the rural Tuscaloosa County. That's a big house. You'd be, you can pay 365 in Tuscaloosa City North for a mid-century home. Okay, next up, Montevallo, Shelby County, single family residential lot, directly on Highway 25. No address. No, excuse me. 5830 Highway 25 address. 1 acre parcel. Tammy Tally, Remax Premier Group. Got another land seller here putting them up. 77,500. All right, moving on. Another one, Tammy Tally, Remax Premier Group. This one's in Vance, Rockcastle Lane, Abernat City subdivision. Much less money on this one. 1.2 acres for $27,000. Okay, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City Central. This is a commercial building. Big one too, 3,100 square foot. It's got a third of an acre over on this directly on 15th Street. There you go. Stephen Deal, Pritchett Moore Real Estate, 15th Street is probably one of the main commerce roads for Tuscaloosa City. And I think I know what this is. $1,095,000. Yeah, that's that old bank. They did some remodeling in here and really changed it. The exterior still looks like mid-century though. That's the problem. $1,095,000. Okay, next up, Cottondale, affordable, $219,000. Here you go. Wedgewood subdivision, 4-bed, 3-bath, late mid-century, 1985, no lead-based paint disclosure. 1,739 square foot, just under 127 per square foot asking price. It's got over a half acre parcel, 0.59. West York, Hamner Real Estate here in Tuscaloosa. 219, affordable with West York, Cottondale. He has a lot in Cottondale. I see his sign up go pretty regular. All right, back in Northport City, Lakeview Estate subdivision. Go up 69 north toward Clear Lake Street. 4-bed, 3-bath, built in 1965, so it's a late mid-century, or really just mid-century. 2,088 square feet. It's a large home. 1 full acre with it, which is great. Vestavia Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. It's a good school. Meredith Tennell, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. It's got it listed for sale. $429,900. That's on Sable Lane, Northport. All right. We got another lot. This is probably unzoned in Berry, North Tuscaloosa County, not Berry Fayette. It's got Walker Elementary and Northside High for the zoning. Amanda Watson, Southern Homes of Tuscaloosa, Inc., downtown, $35,000. And it's a half acre. It looks like it's flat, clear, ready to build. Might be some mobile homes around it, but that's all right. Okay, next up, we're in Demopolis, which is Marengo County. The West Alabama MLS actually has a lot in Marengo. It's an interesting dynamic. Lake Lane is the address. This is 1955 year built, so it's a true mid-century. 1,650 square foot. It's a decent amount of square footage. Just under 143 per square foot asking price. It's got a third of an acre, 0.34. 3-bed, 2-bath. Demopolis Schools. Barbara Myers, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa. She I guess she holds her license up here in Tuscaloosa, and she lists a lot in these areas. $235, super affordable. Okay, next up we got one on Woodland Hills Drive. Woodland Hills is an original city subdivision. There is, it's one of the most recognizable subdivisions in our area. And this is a true mid-century, 1957. It's super old, and it might be a good opportunity for somebody to bring it back to life. The location is so close to town, it could really hold more value. Investor Specials has it right there. Brianna Armstrong, Pritchett Moore Real Estate's got it listed for sale. 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,136 square foot. That's a big home if you could bring it back to life. 190,000 square feet. It's got city schools. It says it'll go FHA and USDA. That's not correct. But FHA would work if you just had 3.5% down, if the home is in good enough condition. All right, back over in Northport City, Northwood Lake subdivision, right in the middle of town. I have a family member there. 1968 year built, original city subdivision, 1,428 square foot. It's a small floor plan, but still good for a small family. Affordable budget, just over a third, 0.39 asking price. 3-bed, 2-bath, Mackenzie Walker Next Home Legacy Group franchise. It's got it listed. Vestavia Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. And get this now, Northwood Lake for $274,900. That is a really good opportunity, especially for like first-time buyers. If you can qualify for the mortgage and you can get everything going for yourself, start with a home for the first couple of years that you can get some equity built. All right, next up, still in Northport City, Trestle Square subdivision. It's that newer subdivision built in 2020, just outside of town, past Walmart there on Highway 82 West. 3-bed, 2-bath. It's 1,272 square foot. It's a smaller floor plan. Just under a fifth of an acre lot, 0.16. Flatwoods Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. Chelsea Jones, Hamner Real Estate. I know her father-in-law and talked to him several times before. 251 asking price, affordable opportunity, and it's still newer. This one's 2023, so it's still practically brand new. Okay, next up, still Northport City, Indian Lake condominiums. It's a turn of the century subdivision, like, late mid-century, turn of the century. This one's built in 1991, 974 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And that's in Northport City. Christy Tubbs, Exit Capstone Realty's got it listed for sale. And this is a condominium with HOA dues, $129,900. Okay, so we got 4 left. I had to cut it short. I see a customer walking in here. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for today. Don't forget to call my sponsored lender, Ryan Paranude. He and I make a great team when it's your time to buy. And go enjoy some of the sunshine before that rain returns. And we'll see you next time.